President of the United States has defined income inequality as the defining challenge of our time. Wages are growing at the slowest rate relative to corporate profits in the history of the United States of America. Median wage has been stagnant for 30 years. 65% of Californians are living paycheck to paycheck. 8 million Californians earning the minimum wage are living below the federal poverty line. And as a result, California has the highest rate of poverty in the entire nation. We must do more to address this, and we can. This bill would raise California's minimum wage, which is currently at $9 an hour, projected to go to $10 by statute January 1st of next year. This bill would raise it to $11 an hour, January 1st of 2016, and then 18 months later, raise it to $13 an hour, July 1st of 2017, and 18 months after that, we would adjust it for consumer price index going forward.
At the core of who we are, we honor work. We honor work. Are there exceptions with respect to kids, as Senator Berryhill appropriately notes? Of course. But we honor work. And what happens with a worker versus the cost of buying a tire or buying something else? What happens is you're able to negotiate with them in a way where they can value their work less than what it should be. What's really happening? What's really happening in our society, and Senator Berryhill referenced it, and maybe this is the right debate to have. But the question we ask is, what does it cost to have a subsistence life? How many square feet do you need? How many calories do you need? And what does that cost? And then how many hours do we deem appropriate to work? You know, is it working 120 hours a week? Is that what it takes? It takes 3 jobs? What does it take? Once we set those moral standards of society that were very different throughout our human history, we now back into that number. Because what is really happening is somebody gets a job, and they get on a tax-subsidized bus, and they go to work, and they have their kids in a tax-subsidized child care, and then they go home to tax-subsidized housing, and then they get food, as you say, from CalFresh on a tax-subsidized manner, and then we give them an earned income tax credit. Are we really telling the truth about our economy? Are we telling the truth about what it really means to work and to honor work, about what society is? Are we properly economically pricing the cost of items? And are we really, as Senator Leno indicates, simply subsidizing certain businesses? And it goes way beyond what our society is about. We have to tell the truth. And the minimum wage is a place where you get to the core essence of who we are as a society in honoring work. And I would suggest, as we move forward in this body, that this is one of many steps that we need to take to really begin to analyze that question on a proper economic basis. Because there is not honor in going out and you're working hard and then you got to go beg for all these other support. When you get out there and you get a job, you should have enough money to feed your family. You should have enough money to put a roof over your head in decent conditions. We talk about it in a number of different manners and different issues and different committees. But at the end of the day, it boils down to that question. And so I stand here in support of this measure today, and will continue throughout the years to work on this larger economic issue about what kind of society we have, and about to properly support folks in a way that gives them honor to the work that they do.
Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen? Anderson? No. Bates? No. Bell? Berryhill? No. Block? Aye. Cannella? De Leon? Fuller? No. Gaines?
No.
No. Galgiani? Glazer? Hall? Aye. Aye. Hancock? Aye. Hernandez? Aye. Aye. Hertzberg? Aye. Hill? Aye. Hueso? Aye. Huff? No. Jackson? Aye. Lada? Leno? Aye. Leva? Aye. Liu? Aye. McGuire? Aye. Mendoza? Aye. Mitchell? Aye. Monning? Aye. Morlock? No. Morrill? No. Wynn? No. Nielsen? No. Pan? Aye. Pavley? Aye. Roth? Runner? No. Stone? Vidak? No. Wykowski? Aye. Wolk? Wolk aye. Bell aye.
Secretary, please call absent members.
Allen? Canella? No. De Leon? Aye. Galgioni? Glazer? Lotta? Aye. Roth? No. Stone? No. Allen, aye.
Ayes 23, noes 15, measure passes.